There's something off about this salad, but I can't put my finger on it. I just have to point out my awesome Foley work in that skit because my microphone did not record the sound. Thank you, Jen, for jinxing me. I kid. But then I recorded this video and the sound didn't record. What? So I'm doing it over. The theme for today was shot on video horror, so I picked Blood Cult from 1985, which claims to be the first shot on video horror, but it's not. It was about a serial killer hacking people up with a meat cleaver and this older sheriff investigating the case with help from his adult daughter who works in the university library. And because this is the 80s and the satanic panic was in full swing, we have a cult. For being shot on video, I thought the scenes at the beginning with the killer were shot pretty well. The special effects are decent. The fight choreography, you can tell they're being really careful, which I don't mind because, safety first. So I found the kill scenes kind of charming. I liked the sheriff and his daughter. I liked that the movie focused on adult characters. As fun as the scenes were at the beginning, I feel like if that had been the majority of the movie, it would have gotten boring. So adding the investigation stuff gave it a little more depth in a way, more characters. Some people may find all that stuff boring. I mean, I'm not saying I was glued to the screen or anything, but there's a scene that takes place in a cafeteria, cafe, diner type place, and this girl is getting a salad, and in my opinion, it looks like she's overfilling her bowl, but it turns out there's severed fingers in the salad. And then not long after that, there's a scene where the sheriff is eating a salad at his desk, and his deputy comes in to tell him about that, and he immediately spits the salad out. I actually laughed out loud at that. My favorite character was a lady that lived out in the country. I think her character's name was Gracie Moore. She was fun. She's actually in the sequel, which they got both Patrick Wayne and John Carradine for. I don't know how they swung that, but I might have to watch that one sometime. This was shot in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I could tell they were Southern because of their accents, but I don't know. I was expecting it to be East Coast somewhere. Florida, South Carolina, something like that. I liked the scenes with the cult because they had pointy hoods and it looked cool. But then I spent like the next 10 or 15 minutes trying to think about how would you sew a hood to make it pointy so it would stand up. And I was so confident I knew who the killer was. Like, the moment this person was on screen, I was like, oh, well, it's so obvious. I didn't have a damn clue. I do like watching these old shot-on-video horror movies because it's kind of like a little time capsule, more so than a film, because most of the time they don't have the budget for wardrobe or set dressing or whatever, so you get like a little more authentic look at how things were back then. Anyway, this was not what I was expecting, but it was alright. So until next time, keep on creeping on. Yeah, cheers. Thanks a lot. Please let there be sound. Let there be sound.